Tech Garage, presented by RockAuto.com, is brought to you by NH Oil Undercoating, the official oil-based rust prevention system. Magic Creeper, the most versatile creeper ever. And by RockAuto.com, all the parts your car will ever need.
Well, here at Tech Garage, we got the coolest demos on the planet. Welcome back to Tech Garage, presented by RockAuto.com. Well, it's time for the Master Technician Tech Tip. And this time we're talking about reading schematics. Ooh, don't change the channel. I know, it seems intimidating. We can simplify it for you. Anytime you're messing with an electrical system, you want to make sure you have a schematic. I have mine right here. Actually, you guys can take a look at it with me. You want to study that prior to touching any electrical systems. All starts at the top. We like to go conventional style from the battery to ground. We go up at the top. You can see the battery right there at the fuse block, runs down a brown wire, and then it goes through a heater control assembly. That's kind of your switch, what you're going to run. From that switch, we're going to go through either low, medium, medium 1, medium 2, or high. Then we're shooting over to the blower resistor, which is a resistor. It actually steps voltage down. That's cool because you can look at that resistor for a second. You can see it steps down. Each resistance is going to grow and the voltage is going to drop. So if we're going in low, we're going through the top. All the way down, we're going to have a little bit of voltage. If we're coming down directly by high, we're going to have all the voltage. I'll demonstrate it for you. Then you come down from that and you'll see the blower control down there and the motor. That's exactly what's going to happen. Here it is in action. We got our board right here. Coolest demo on the planet, man. AC system laid out. You can see it starting right here at the battery, just like we said. We go up to the blower switch. From the blower switch, we're going to these resistors. These are actually mechanical resistors that are going to drop some voltage, and then we're going to go over to the blower motor and run the blower motor. Now, how does it work? You want to check yours? Switch over to voltage, find a suitable ground. I got one right there. I'm just going to come to the power right here, which is going to the blower motor. You can see there's 0. Well, obviously it's not running. If I turn it on, and I turn it on low, what's happening is all that voltage is getting stepped through these resistors. We got about 5 volts, the motor's running pretty slow. If I step it up 1, we get a little more voltage. We skip one of them. When we skip one of those, we don't have as much voltage drop, we get a little more voltage. Go up to the next one, we skip 2 of them. Now we're just going through one of them, we get a little more voltage. What's happening to the motor? It's going faster. Then high, we just bypass them all. When we bypass them all, we send the voltage right to it. We're good to go. So if you had one of the switches or one of the voltages there and the motor's not running, you have a motor problem. But let's say, for example, you didn't have the voltage, you would just have to trace it back. It's strategy-based diagnosing, my friends. Just go to the component, work your way back, find out where you're losing that voltage. Now, if you have a computerized car, no different. We just got rid of this guy right here, and what we did, we put a little computer in there that pulse width modulates the blower motor. On, off, medium. Or we just go on 100% of the time, that's high. But you can still check that with a DVOM. Well, I hope this gives you a little hand when it comes to electrical, but you know, whether it's electrical or mechanical, Tom and Dave have you covered.
Well, that's right, John. Tom and the folks at RockAuto.com always say, all the parts your car will ever need, and it's not just a slogan, Tom. It's actually what you guys do. You know, I always notice when I go to Rock Auto, I'm gonna.
Whoa! I am interrupting this RockAuto.com segment because I never get to talk to Tom.
By all means, feel free.
Tom, I have to say, really, with this COVID, it's been a horrible thing. But, you know, locally in the parts houses and stuff like that, I'm trying to call and get parts, and there's a supply chain problem that's going on. I mean, we're having a really hard time, shops as well, getting parts. Now, we've been getting parts forever from RockAuto.com, and quite frankly, we get a big old shopping basket. I mean, I have all the choices. A couple of them are out of stock, but not very much. We order on Friday, bam, it's here. We're rolling with the show. How do you guys avoid that supply chain problem?
Well, we've always offered a huge selection, so customers have a choice of the brand and specifications they prefer, and that's come in super handy during the supply chain issues. If one manufacturer can't get a washer, can't get a bolt, is waiting for a shipping container from some other country, we'll have another manufacturer that has the parts, and we can get them to the customer.
Absolutely. I heard the shipping containers are more than the parts. Anyway, I found a couple things, and I was a little leery to do it, but it was out of stock. I clicked on it, bam, next day comes up with a notification on my email. It's there.
Yep, yeah, that's super handy. It times out after like a couple months, but it'll let you know, hey, we still don't have this, and you can enter your email address again, and it'll let you know when it eventually shows up.
Tom, I have to tell you, my wife's got a 2015 Tahoe. It's got a square and a round coil. I didn't have the car here, so I just went to the website. I picked the one with the heart on it. It was a win. Speaking of win, got a car to finish. Sorry to interrupt.
Better get back to work. Tom, the little touches you guys think of, the hearts, the selections, the order history is something we talked about, and remind everybody how that works.
Yeah, you don't have to have an account, but if you create an account, you can go back and see the parts you ordered for your car for 6 months ago, 10 years ago, figure out when you last did maintenance, and it's a great reminder, I need to do maintenance again. No more little scraps of paper and notes trying to keep track of that stuff.
Perfect for oil and filters and things like that. RockAuto.com has just about everything, and they've thought of everything. Check them out at RockAuto.com.
Well, it's looking pretty good under here. The new booster got the vacuum hose reconnected. Man, that's another win for Tech Garage. And you know what, Dave? I'm loving it, man. I'm digging this pony car. So what'd you feel? Is everything feeling good in there?
No, it feels great. No hiss. Everything's good. I think we fixed the problem.
Good. Got a brake pedal, no hiss. That's a win. Also, Dave, you want to clear the code. You want to make sure you drive it, take it through its cycle, drive cycle kind of deal. We want to make sure that code doesn't reappear, that PO171, which was a lean code. That's a dangerous thing. So, you know, we always verify the repair.
And I have to admit, I have to eat my words on that code. It's not a recheck. It was the same code, but it was a different problem creating that code.
Absolutely. And, you know, you should always go back and recheck your work no matter what, but that's good. You know, our pony car, it's always given us some new surprises, and I kind of like it. I think we'll keep it around.
You got it. There's lots of great vehicles around here. We've got lots of things lined up outside the door, which means there's going to be more Tech Garage for you next week. We're going to do it at the same time, so be sure to join us then. In the meantime, we're all over social media, so check us out. Drop John a note, tell him he's handsome, and tell him what a good job he's doing. Until next week, we'll see you right here at Tech Garage, presented by RockAuto.com. So long.
See ya.
Production assistance for Tech Garage is provided by Chipola College, located in Marianna, Florida. Founded in 1947, Chipola was ranked recently as one of the top 3 community colleges in the United States.